Hi and welcome to the MRTV Daily News, your quick roundup of everything that's important in VR and AR today. And today's headlines for the 5th of June 2018 are: Beat Saber multiplayer mod is available and it is awesome. Then Sony's E3 PSVR games have been leaked, and if it's true, then we're up for quite some surprises. Then Catan VR is coming to Vive, and Windows MR Overload is descent in VR, and the GearVR is getting a price cut. All coming up. Hi and welcome to MRTV. My name is Sebastian Ang, and if this is your first time here, and if you're just as excited about VR and AR as me, then subscribe now and click on the bell button so you don't miss anything. Yes, welcome to MRTV Daily News, your daily news show here on MRTV. And this is episode 2 of this. And well, we are still in the pilot week, so I'm trying to find out if this format is nice and if you like it. So if you do like it, then give it a thumbs up, and do let me know in the comment section below so I can know if you want this format to keep on after this pilot week. Alright, also, if you want to support this channel, I'd of course be happy if you send a super chat, and at the end of the show I'm going to read out all super chats, and all those who support the channel with super chats are going to go into the giveaway, where in the next Saturday I'm going to give away a ProTube VR Chrome edition worth 130 euros, and I'm sure this is going to be very, very exciting. But now let's get to the news, and for that let me change the perspective here. And here we are. Let's start with the first news item for today, 5th of June 2018. So, if you're tired of playing Beat Saber alone against the high scores, I have very good news for you, because now the Beat Saber multiplayer mod is available, and it's pretty awesome. You are able to play against others concurrently at the same time. I've tried out the mod before this news show and I really loved it. So how does it work? Well, you have to install a mod, the multiplayer mod. You can find the link in the description of this video, and then you will have a new menu in Beat Saber which says online. Then you can either join a server of somebody who's hosting a game, or you can host a game yourself and invite as many people as your bandwidth allows to join the party. Then you choose the songs, or if you join another server, then the host chose the songs, and all people who are on that server are going to play the game at the same time. And during gameplay you will see the scores of the other people, which means like you will see, okay, at the moment I'm leading the pack, or another guy is leading the pack, so I have to get to that person. It is pretty awesome, and without a doubt I'm going to make a tutorial video to show you how that looks like. But now we can already have a look, because the developer of this mod, called Umbranox, he uploaded a video, a 1-minute video, which we're going to have a look at now. And have a look at how you see the other player before the game starts, and then during the game have a look at the top section where you can see the scores of the other players. So let's have a look at the Beat Saber multiplayer mode.
There we go.
Alright, there we go. Okay.
Hey, dab.
Alright, select a song. Hopefully I have it. Okay, that just goes country rounds. I'll let you know if you select something that I have.
That's good.
Yeah, I have that.
Everyone has belief. Alright, you ready, boy?
Yeah, boy.
Yeet.
There we go.
I am of the correct height. So you're telling me I can now fuck with Whoop by playing reality check 6 times in a row?
Yeah, sure. But he could just leave your room, so...
Lies!
Yeah, so I'm not going to play the whole thing. I'm sure you got the idea. So in the beginning, in the lobby, everybody's there, and then if you go into the game, it looks basically just like the single player game, just that you have the scores of the other people who are playing this at the exact same time available. I am a big fan of this. My take on this is incredible, and there's a huge modding scene around this game, which is thriving. You know, you can already download all kinds of other songs, you can make your own levels, but this multiplayer mod brings all of this to another level. So absolutely check it out. Check out the link in the description below if you want to find out yourself how to do it, or wait for my tutorial, which is coming up. And I would like to say thank you to Vulkanat and Dondi, the two community members who have told me about this particular mod. Thank you very much. But now let's get to the next topic, and the next topic is PSVR games. The PSVR games for the E3 presentation of Sony have leaked, if we are to believe this document that VR Focus here published. Now it looks like this is for internal news only, and this is the presentation of John Kodira. And if we believe this, then we're going to get 4 PSVR games from Sony during E3, and these 4 games are PlayStation Party. We have no idea about this, but it's going to be there with a trailer and the PSVR mode. Then, more interestingly, Spider-Man. Well, there is an upcoming Spider-Man game, and now it seems like it's going to have a PSVR mode. Well, that's cool. I would love to try Spider-Man in VR and, yeah, fly through New York. Then, fantastic news for all horror game fans, which I'm not one of them. Resident Evil Remake. We heard there's going to be a Resident Evil 2 remake, and as it seems, there's going to be a PSVR mode. Well, it makes sense, right? It makes sense since, well, Resident Evil has been such a hit on PSVR. Why not bring this game to PSVR as well? Again, nothing for me, but I know lots of you love horror games. Then, super interesting for me, BioShock Resurgence. There seems to be a new BioShock game, and it seems to have PSVR support, if we believe this leak. Yeah, so that would be pretty incredible if we have a BioShock in VR on the PSVR. Yes, and that's it for this leak. Again, take this with a grain of salt. This has been reported by VR Focus and some other VR media. It would be incredible if it was true, but you can't be sure of that. So please do let me know in the description below if you believe that this leak is truthful and we're really going to see BioShock, Spider-Man and Resident Evil as a PSVR game, or do you think this is a well-made fake? Do let me know in the description below. And the next topic is Catan VR is going to come to Vive and Windows Mixed Reality. Now, what is Catan VR? Well, if you love tabletop games, and here in Germany we love tabletop games, and lots of tabletop games are actually coming from Germany, then you will know Catan VR. Catan VR is a classic game, and the VR version of the game has already been released for Rift and Oculus Go and GearVR, and it's great. It's fantastic. There's crossplay. Oculus Go players can play against Rift players, and everybody has lots of fun. But now the news is that this game is very soon also going to come to Vive and Windows Mixed Reality. And the even better news is that it will also have crossplay with Oculus and Oculus Go. So very soon you'll be able to play against your friends who play Oculus Go. And well, you can play against them with your Samsung Odyssey or with your Vive or with your Vive Pro, and so on and so forth. So without a doubt, this is incredible news, and for everybody who's into tabletop games, definitely get Catan VR. That is my take on the game. Definitely check it out. So very good news for everybody who loves tabletop games. Then the next topic. Overload is out on Steam since a couple of days actually, and Overload is an intense 6 degrees of freedom shooter from the makers of Descent. And of course you can remember Descent. It's a classic first-person shooting game with 6 degrees of freedom where you descend most of the time. And now this game is, the makers of this game have released Overload, and this is now available for PC VR, and well, in perfect 6 degrees of freedom, of course. And well, it is great for these who love Descent, and you really do need a very strong stomach. Let's have a look at the trailer.
An attack on this colony is imminent.
I'm not going to play the whole trailer. I do believe that you get the gist of it. So lots of action in all directions. So you do need a good stomach, but it does look like lots of fun. All right, so now let's go to the last news item of today's 5th of June 2018. And the last news item is that the GearVR is on sale. There is a big discount for the GearVR. You can now get the GearVR, the latest GearVR with the controller for $90 instead of the normal price of $130. So now on Amazon you can get the latest GearVR with the GearVR controller for $90 instead of $130. And of course, as you know, you need one of the latest Samsung Galaxy phones for that, and then you can delve into mobile VR with that now for $90. Now my take on it, if you already have the Oculus Go, there is no need whatsoever for you to get the GearVR. And if you don't have the Oculus Go, then simply get the Oculus Go. I don't believe it's a good idea now to get one of these old mobile VR devices. I think simply go for the Oculus Go. It's so much better. And yeah, you still have your phone ready. You don't drain your phone battery. So even though this is discounted now to $90, don't go for it. Instead, probably if you would like to check out something else, then definitely go for the Daydream View headset, which is also on sale right now for half of the price. You can get it for $50 and you can use all of the Daydream platform, and on Daydream you'll find quite a few very cool exclusive apps like the YouTube VR app, which you will not find on the Oculus Go. So without a doubt, this is one thing that you don't need to go for. All right, that's it already for the Daily News Show. And at the end of this Daily News Show, I would like to read all the super chats if I got any for today. So let me have a look. And indeed, we got one super chat, and it is from Francis Sanchez. And Francis says, "I smell like farts." All right, Francis, good. Give me my Pro Tube. Perhaps we'll see that on Saturday. All right, and that's it. That's everything. That's everything that I got for the Daily News Show. I really hope that you enjoyed it. If yes, give it a thumbs up. And of course, if you have not yet subscribed to MRTV yet, do so now. I'm looking forward to see you in the next episode.